I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. What the fuck? 607 unlocks Matrix. Money is fake, food is poison. God is the D word. That's cap, man. Chill out, boy. You confused,
Went to the light and then I saw real black. That's how I know God resides in the darkness. Right? Because
it's
everything
a right here. It's long
is made
right
from
here.
the darkness.
I done seen the clip on this one earlier.
Too.
Huh? Yeah. What's talking about therapy? I don't know nothing about no therapy. I don't do therapy. There's a friend in the hood, we don't do therapy. Don't talk about therapy. What? Name one in the hood that like therapy. Come on, don't talk about the therapy.
Okay, so he neutral. He done interviewed Charleston White before. You feel me? I done seen one of his Charleston White interviews in the past. That's why I'm saying that.
To me, gang.
All right, guys.
No jumping
we got
kind of corny. You got a point
right now.
Kind
Play
of.
a game of chess. Welcome.
Just a little bit.
What is here?
Huh?
What is here?
Nah, they corny as shit.
Here. What is here?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Where is Vegas located?
In Nevada.
Where's Nevada located?
In the United States.
Where's the United States located?
In the world.
And where's the world located?
The universe.
And where's the universe located?
Ooh, that's tough.
Right. And that's the point. Everything is mirrored from that point right there. Nobody knows from that point. That's what I want.
Get on, Sophia. Hey, she talking to him.
For?
That boy downloading.
Come on, guys. Stop playing with me.
Message incoming.
I'm looking for you to ask the questions.
All right, well,
you looking for the answers.
You're a chess player.
He think
you can beat me?
He looking at the
we
future.
Make a bet?
I can beat you in anything I put my mind to. See, I don't think you understand about the mind. See, information is out here. So if I want to beat you in chess, all I got to do is tell the universe I want to beat you in chess, and I'm going to beat you in chess.
I'm going to have to put some money on it.
What's money? Money not real, gang. Listen, we can do something better than that. Money ain't real, so I don't want to play this like tit for tat, and I think you understand that money ain't real, so I ain't come here to play. Money not real. We can't put no money on that because money ain't real, gang.
Money's been taken over.
Yeah, money is an emotion, right? And that emotion depends on the person, and it depends on the benefit of the money, right? A lot of people in survival mode, so that money can't benefit them. No matter how much money you give them, you can't benefit them because the survival mode takes over the money, right? So when you talk to me, we just got to talk correct because I'm not in survival mode, so I ain't going to go for the money, right? Just got to have that understanding.
Yeah. Money is important, though.
No, money ain't important. Controlling yourself and understanding yourself is important, right? Because I don't think money is important to the fish, right? The fish get plenty of food. I don't think money is important to the trees, right? I don't think money is important to those that don't understand. But money becomes important when you understand how to use money, right? When you use money for a tool, then it is important. But money is not important. The mission.
Well, we got financial literacy in the building, boy. He ain't lying. It's about to be a good one, y'all boys. Let's go ahead and get our notes ready.
It's important. And the money is a tool.
We about to get financial literacy.
Right.
Yeah. Person behind it.
Yeah.
Because there's people with money that aren't doing anything.
Yeah, a lot of people with money can't do shit. A lot of people with money can't control their emotions, like Elon Musk. He got money, can't control his emotions, right?
Yeah.
He think everybody's supposed to bow to the money, even the people that make the money. That will you're like, come on, America make the money. How you gonna make America bow to you because you got a little bit of the money that they make? Right? A lot of people be understanding their position, right? A lot of people get their egos get in the way. And the ego is good. A lot of people say your ego. I don't come with that message. I come with control your ego. Elon Musk can control his ego. Right, and then that's why he got a black
kicked
eye.
out.
You know, that's what I got, right?
He just apologized to Trump.
Yeah.
See that?
Nah, Trump punched him too. I thought he just got kicked out the White House. You telling me Trump put a fatwa on that boy? Got that boy beat up in the corner like, nah, that boy in the back. Right now, he about to walk in the Oval Office. Y'all boys go get his ass. I don't know. What's up with Jay? He been thinking shit sweet lately, talking about he finna be the president. Talking about he run around here. Acting like he run me.
Yeah, well, anytime you do something, you got to apologize. Right, listen, a man should have self-control to where I don't have to apologize because everything I do, I'm going to kind of like stand on that, right? In the streets, we got that code. You don't know about the streets. In the streets, we'll die for that shit. Yeah, before we change our mind, we'll die. Right? I mean, we'll die. We'll lie and we'll die for that lie. So I ain't coming to start telling the truth and start lying now. Or not standing up.
You talking about his daughter, 071892877-28 Connor? What he named that boy? Oh my God, boy. What was you thinking when you named that baby, boy?
For my shit. So anybody don't stand up for their shit.
So you've never apologized?
I won't apologize. I won't do it to have to apologize. Gang, listen, if I do it, I'm keeping it real, gang. I never put myself in that position because I'm not controlled by my emotions.
That baby wasn't finna
Only
be
people that controlled by their emotions have to apologize.
You thought your baby wasn't gonna be a transformer. You named it a robot. Gang, that's your fault, bro. Like Gang said, your daughter tripping. Try the president in your face, talking about, oh, that's the president. Oh, man.
Apologize. Like Elon Musk.
That's the one.
Right? A billionaire can't control his emotions.
That's the one right there.
I don't know.
So you siding with Trump on that one?
Listen, I always side with me. But I see me in everybody. I see me in Elon Musk's ego. That let me train my ego. I see me in Trump, right? The way he played him, where he finessed him, right? So I see me in everybody. I can't say I side with Trump. I side with me.
Don't you think ego can get you in trouble, though?
I mean, no, if you don't know how to use it. Right? Listen, everybody tell you your ego, but why? Because your ego is a part of you. If you go around killing a part of you, then you're not whole. The purpose is to be whole and to control everything. So everybody just run around saying your ego, they can't. They lies. They don't understand. They can't.
Oh, they be saying, they be trying to get in the child in you, boy. Y'all heard that state they did, man. Everybody had the potential to be a genius when they was a child, but then as you evolve, as you grow up, you feel me, the input in your head slowly lower that percentage of the population equaling out to the Elon Musks and who wasn't going for the program. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I'm preaching right here. If you really like listen to this man, sometimes bro, I be saying he be doing his little dollar with the due diligence and the
control their ego. If people want to, they can't control. Imagine this, your ego.
You can't just hear on.
Now you're in a position to protect that what you believe in.
Not blindly listen either.
And you can't protect yourself because your ego is dead. Right? So how you gonna protect yourself? How you gonna protect the word? Right? If your ego, now your fear gonna take over you because your ego ain't scared. Right? So that
ego,
would be getting you through shit, your ego.
Nah, that's
but
you.
a lot of people like to mistreat their ego. You have to your ego, you love them. Right? Because your ego's mad.
That's why I don't know if y'all was here for that episode. It was a little throwback probably like a month ago when we was saying if they ain't teach kids certain things, maybe kids would have figured out how to fly by now. You feel me? If we weren't limiting their heads. Yeah, could I fly? Could I fly? Hell no, I can't fly. You gonna break a bone. And we limited them on some, it's protection at the same time through experience. But at the same time, I ain't saying, go let them jump off a roof. But if they think they can levitate some shit, watch them closely and see if they do. Yeah. Hey, man, let's test this shit, man. They talking about these stars awakening powers, man. And I'm the type to test these theories. Let me see if these powers can awaken in it. Yeah, he said, I know I want my Dragon Ball Z powers. Facts. Bro.
That's the survival mode. You have to look, I love you. I gotta tell you when it's time to fight. Right? Because your ego don't know. He want to fight about everything.
Perfect
right?
time
Because he in
right
survival
there.
mode. He was trained that way. Right? God said, let us make man in our image. And that's how the ego got in you.
Yeah.
I can see that, because if you kill your ego, people will take advantage of you.
Yeah, so you can't kill your ego.
Levitate this.
Damn,
Gammas, they paid you for this.
It's like the only bottle with
$200,000?
X-level hydrate there.
I ain't never seen them go over 30 seconds.
Honestly.
It's kind of like them kids, right? Kids got stay alive, right? They got to go everywhere with you. Right? But you got to like train. Kind of like them kids, right? Kids got to go everywhere. You got to train them. That's what I'm mama. Just like that.
When y'all see me start doing ads.
Because the ego kind of attached to you.
Them type ads right there.
Everybody
talking about the promos.
Yeah. Which music you listen to the most right now?
Are we going to promo first? The cell phone or
music
lotion?
Is a vibration and it control you, right? So you don't want to really listen to music because music will make you do things that you don't want to do. Listen, I can't think, right? Nobody here could think. All the information I get is downloaded. It depends on what music I listen to and my emotions is what I'm going to do. Right? So I'm going around listening to Lil Durk. I'm going around everybody like Lil Durk. Right? So I got to protect my force field, my body, my temple. So I can't listen to that much music.
I was just talking about Power Rangers the other day too.
That's why I don't listen to a lot of music.
I used to listen to hella rap, hip hop back in the day in college.
Yeah. Then you used to people in the booty. I mean, I'm keeping it real, gang. You don't want to do that. You probably did. You like you people in the booty before.
Uncle. Hey, gang, you need to start catching me off guard with them little, come on now, them little suspect words and actions you be, yo, be tripping, gang. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Like, what be on your mind half of the time? Like, y'all ever seen that meme? What be going on through his head? Whole bunch of emojis.
I've never done it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. You like you will, though?
Nah.
Okay. I just making sure.
I get ads when I'm watching the live staying all the time.
You've done it, though.
I just got one.
I ain't never did that shit. Yeah, but Nelly did.
It's
But I just want to go, mom. Listen, I gotta keep it real. Ask big homie CC, he'll tell you about it.
Yeah, she playing crazy.
He probably did.
I didn't know he did.
Because he big as shit, but he probably did. Yeah, he been everywhere with Diddy now. I don't know.
Probably listen to
I won't talk about that.
He has been around. Shout out to him, though. I like him.
She just
Kanye West, genius or no?
Now.
Genius. But listen, every genius is, right? Listen, what genius you know is not crazy, right? But he genius that can't control it. Listen, it's a 3D, 4D, 5D dimension. Kanye West kind of like in the 4D dimension. He can see everything, but he can't control it, right? I think him up, right? Sometimes when you get too much, your head go crazy, right? Because like he don't understand. He's come out and said,
I'm over here worrying about Cyrus spying on us. I'm over here spamming D words again. Chill out, gang.
My cousin. Listen, listen. You wasn't confused about that. You didn't give a fuck about that. You knew he sucked, just not your cousin, right? Yeah, come on, not your cousin. But we knew you sucked already, right? But look, Kanye West, like he tried to mirror. Everything is a mirror. So Kanye West, he practiced mirroring everything. So the Nazis, they were white sheets and all that. The KKKs, he put the black on. He got the change. He just mirroring their energy. So he understand about energy, but sometimes you don't want to do that. I never do it per se, right? Because you mirroring their energy. He trying to mirror their. That's how you go crazy, and that's why you running around looking for Kodak Black. They're trying to smoke meth together, fuck each other. I don't know, but I don't come to talk about no. What's his name again?
Diddy.
Did he do it? I don't know. You gotta tell me because you've been to a party. I swear to God, you like Justin Bieber.
I've been to a party.
You like Justin Bieber though. You know Justin Bieber.
He's been.
Yeah, you know Justin Bieber.
No, I don't know him.
Oh, you do.
That man be rehearsing his lines before every interview, bro. He got to, bro. He too quick, bro.
Know of him. Never met him.
Okay, good.
No.
You probably still in.
I'm new to this world, man. New to this social media space.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I haven't been compromised yet.
Yeah. That's the word.
Offers are coming.
I mean, you ready?
Yeah, they come.
Offers are coming.
You just need the right number.
I got to stay locked in, though. You think Diddy's going to get off or what?
Listen, I think if they
stay
lock you up,
they got him.
You already never get off. Because even they let you off, they still destroy your character. They destroyed your business. They destroyed everything they tried to destroy with Diddy. So how can he get off? How can he get off? Are you going to take away the fact that he raised up his shirt, and you know it for a fact, and he took and he rubbed the cum on his nipples. Can you unsee that? You can't unsee that. So how the fucking come on, gang? Even if they free him, he over with. Listen, they free him, he over with, gang. That's what I'm on. Because listen, he did the worst disrespectful. Right? He let me in.
That's a clip I seen right there, boy. Is that uncle?
His girl. Right? Listen, and he didn't even get none. Listen, he had all the men. His girl, he ain't the men too. At least they ain't say that. But at least should have them too. What about you? You would at least the man, right? If he your girl.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. What the bro? You gotta bro. Hell nah, bro. You finna wake up tomorrow. You finna see this clip on your timeline. And what you do when you see these? You just I was tripping. I swear to God, I was tripping on that. I swear to God, on my mama. Cause for real, gang, what the hell, bro? You confidently be going off like this, gang, and I just be like really concerned at this point, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I'm confused no more. You done came out, gang. At this point, you done came out, gang.
Come on, your girl. So you been one.
You live with Tony.
You like
allegedly.
You would did that.
I'm vanilla, bro.
Oh, vanilla ice.
Oh, gee, what?
Yeah, vanilla ice. I'm not in that free shit.
Yeah, I don't like freaky shit.
Keep it basic. I don't want any black men.
You don't like freaky shit.
What's up? Don't be disrespecting black people, gang. No, I'm for real, gang. Don't get the playing like that, gang. What you mean you don't want black? Black is good.
Now that's the big difference between Uncle Charleston right there. He stand for the black right now. But it's like they've slowly been switching again. I don't know. Like,
Black is good.
I've been with one black girl.
Okay, good. You good.
I'm good, right?
Oh, no, I'm GDBD Vice Lord.
In college.
Yeah. You went to college?
Yeah, for a semester.
Oh.
Didn't make it far.
So you already been, you been programmed.
Yeah, I got out of it.
Checking that boy.
Yeah, good.
Took me some time.
Yeah, I went to prison and I went to college. This is kind of crazy because in prison they offer you college, but not the same college they offer you on the streets. So when I got on the streets, I didn't go to college, right? I was like, but in prison I went to college, gang, and I knew everything, but it was different information. Sort of like the world. Sort of like now. When I was coming up, they had science, and like they knew about quantum physics. Act like they didn't, but they didn't teach us. So when my kids come up, they could tell my kids, and then my kids won't believe me, they believe them. Right? It was all a trick. They knew everything in advance. Right? That's what I'm, mama. A lot of shit you can't make up. And you knew it too. You were Nathalion.
What's that?
You fell from the heavens.
Did I?
Yeah, but it ain't bad though, because like a lot of people get it confused with race. Because you fell from the heavens, we all fell because we all here. But you fell from the heavens and you pale, so you directly fell from heaven. You a direct descendant of Satan. Right? And that's good though, because like I'm a direct descendant of Yahweh. Right? So we all direct descendants of something. But I'm a direct descendant also of the Anunnakis.
I like the Anunnaki.
Right? Yeah, I'm their cousin.
Billy Carson, that's my guy.
Yeah, I'm their cousin. Listen, Billy Carson, I like him. But the only thing I don't like about him, he'll teach knowledge even when he know like it's fake or the scrolls like not real. Right? Me personally, I get all my information from the cosmos, so I don't like repeat. But I like Billy Carson.
How do you know you're the Anunnaki cousin?
Listen, if you want to know, all you got to do is quit eating food first and then meditate, because you're going to understand what the argument was about. The argument was about your skin. But if you spend all day long in a maze and never look up, how you gonna understand? So you don't understand where the source of the power and energy come from, right? But if you do that and get away from all the poison, like the food is poison, the gluten. Did you know that gluten, once you eat it, it starts making your insides get older?
Damn.
So I mean, you eat it and then you 12, but your inside and your gut is 30. I said, mama, so then when you get older, you ready to die at 30, right? Because of the gluten, because of the food, and they knew it was poison. They put it in everything. And they started putting it in the hood first. Like when we was little, when we was kids, they gave us called government cheese and all the government products, and it was free. And all the free food they gave us so happened contained all the gluten. And then 30 years later, everybody died from diabetes, blood pressure, heart disease, right? But that came from the gluten, right? So what I'm trying to
Oh, you saying everything? Oh, nah, it's just black people be having them tight conditions. Black people just have I just be from the, what's the name? But we really like supposed to be elite specimens. You see what I'm saying? Like we really like specimens really made for that conditions of the wilderness of all types of straight. Like you telling me Africa can't handle some regular bottled water from open? Come on now, gang. That's we supposed to have immune systems, gazelles and shit, eat better, eat lions and shit. You heard me? So it ain't adding up, man. Got a point, bruh. Hold on, man. I got a little more. Hold on.
tell you is food that gave us so happened contained all the gluten. And then 30 years later, everybody died from diabetes, blood pressure, heart disease, right? But that came from the gluten, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is you got to really pay attention because everything is poison, right? Even the schools.
Oh, 100% the schools.
Yeah, even the schools.
So they just poisoning it. It gotta make sense, you feel me? It gotta make sense. So it gotta be the poison, gang, because you telling me that these elite specimens just getting all these that these other ain't getting, but they have a bubble up in the sun. Come on now, gang. That's to me. That's what I call, I'm talking about got sinus issues for the plants and nature. Nature in their gang. From the sun to the water to the trees, gang. And you telling me we getting all this shit from the, nah, gang. Like Unc said, they dropping that shit off systematically. Cause they just freely dropping shit off for the free ski. Oh nah, y'all get it for the free. Well, I won't get shit out for the free. What a mule in them acres. Now we want that shit. Oh, let us get, nah, y'all can have cancel. Y'all can have this. Y'all can, I own something with that one. He said, this is a good space. Black Polo, appreciate you for the $5 dono, gang. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
This was poison.
Is that when you started realizing you were being brainwashed?
No, listen, you can't realize you're being brainwashed until you get the other side of the information. I realized I've been brainwashed once I made $1 million. Because like, once you make $1 million in the trenches, you can go other places. So I made $1 million, I went in and I went and talked to a financial advisor. And first thing he told me, I ain't know nothing about money because he told me I'd be broke in 6 months.
Our got a troll so he can sneak in stuff like this for us every little once in a while. Really like, you feel me? Awaken us to what's really like going on. So when he do say it, they could just be like, oh, he Kanye crazy. Oh, he Kanye crazy. You feel me? They know what they be doing. Playing the script right. Only thing I don't like is that he exposed the script. Like you in Charleston exposed the script too early, gang. Once you expose the script, like the time starts, gang. The time starts with a script. Like, come on now. That was your protection.
Like, man, you tripping.
Stick to the script, gang.
He said your expenses. I said, fuck,
look
I'm
at the
making money.
movie Soul Food.
Enough money to cover them expenses.
Facts,
right?
boy. You
just
know
like
something.
he said, 6 months I was broke. I'm looking for somewhere to go. I don't got nowhere to go, but I'm rich still because I got everything. I got everything, but I'm still rich. And that's when
W Radio
and told me, look, you're doing it wrong, right? So then he told me about financial literacy. He got me on the right track, and then boom, I started paying attention and opening up my body, right? I quit eating food, working out every day, meditation, and then I saw God face to face.
Actually?
Yeah, face to face. A lot of people ain't never seen God face to face. A lot of people don't understand who God is, but I saw him face to face.
Were you fasting?
I was looking in the mirror.
Ooh. And he spoke through you, or what was that?
It's kind of crazy.
That boy spit right there. He got me though. But hey, boy, if you just metaphorically speaking, he snapped though. He said he was looking in the mirror when he seen God. Metaphorically though, he snapped. Literally, nah, he tripping, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Chill out. Hey, chill, bro. But metaphorically, nah, he did his big one with that one, boy. Hey, you did your shit,
crazy because like I'm kind of like filled with like God, the devil, like a lot of icons. I'm kind of like
that's why I
filled with
said
all those
literally he
people.
tripping.
And like it's kind of like hard to determine
God
who
and
I
the
am.
devil.
Listen,
Man.
do me a favor. Say 607 Unc.
607 Unc.
I said it in your head. Which one of those was you? See how confusing it is? They both talked, they both spoke. One voice vibrated, the other voice was different in your head, but you heard both of them. It's kind of like different, so it's kind of like that.
Am I in
I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the show a lot with the algorithm. Thank you.
A lot of different people inside of me. I got to figure out which one of those is me. See, everybody live life running around trying to pick up different shit, and they got 7 people inside of them. They don't know who the fuck they are. Right? I don't know.
Facts.
I'm
Facts,
confused,
Polo.
gang. You got some.
Real recognize real.
Oh no, you get fried, gang. We can smoke after this. I don't smoke anymore, but I'll smoke it with you.
I don't smoke anything.
Oh, good.
I never did.
Okay, you never did, but you will try it.
No.
You won't try.
I'll do something.
Okay, you did assimilation, and you ain't gonna try all the good shit.
I'm on mushrooms right now. I'm on a. Yeah. I'm on a microdose. Breaking out.
Now, if you'd have said the white version of white, he would have been going. He would have. You got some? You got some on you right now? You promise? You promise? You feel me? He on them YT drugs. He for sure won't. Yeah, nah, he going. You heard he's talking about shrooms. Oh, he all the way through the gateway. He in the back of the room, the back of the party, right? Yeah, he in the back of the party.
Yeah, I like mushrooms, but the only thing about the mushrooms, people do it to astral project, right? Listen, but my thing is, you don't want to go before you're ready, right? Like a lot of times, like I don't like school, but you can't go from first grade to 12th grade because you won't know everything. But mushrooms, you kind of like go from one dimension to the next without knowing everything. So when you get there, you go crazy when you come back here.
I've had bad trips.
Yeah, then you come.
Me.
Yeah, you.
Now I only microdose.
Yeah, you went to. Come on, you still doing it.
I'm microdosing.
It's still. Come on, gang, stop playing. You white, you shouldn't know.
Microdose.
Come on, microdose.
Microdose that damn boy. They got you, bro. You got, bro. I don't know what y'all be. I don't even bro, they got you, bro. Simple.
Dosing and dosing is still a dose.
Yeah.
Come on, gang.
I'm not
what do you mean? Come on, gang.
I used to
use a dope.
Now you was only doing a little bit of crack because you were broke. You can only afford a little $5 bit of crack every little bit. Boom. What you microdosing? Or you? Nah, you let me know. You let me know, gang. You let me know, gang.
Bro, I used to eat an 8
gotta be cooking.
Come on, what's the difference? You still eating shrooms?
Bobby and
it's like me saying I used to 8 boys a day, but now I fuck 1.
James.
Come on, gang. I'm still. Right, you still a fiend, but I can help you. Just listen. This is how life is. This is how life go. It'll trick you. It'll make you believe that you're doing the right thing, even when you're doing the wrong. That's your ego, right? So your ego is telling you, hey, you calm down, so you're good, but the whole time you're still a dope fiend. Right? And you just don't know. Listen, I'm keeping it real, gang. So when you understand what's inside of you, you can understand that it's not bad when you use it the first time. It's bad the 500 times because then you start telling yourself, hey, it's not bad. Well, listen, we know it's bad. We're going to try because it's bad, but I don't got to have it all the time.
I don't like
pussy. You know, we don't get pussy all the time. We don't want pussy.
Some guys do. But
yeah, but we don't get pussy. But sometimes we get it, and then we get it as good. But pussy ain't going to control us. Pussy control a lot of people on the streets. They do everything in the ghetto. Listen, I'm taking you to the hood. If I take you to the hood,
please don't take me there.
I'm gonna take you to the hood, gang. They will kill about pussy. They will kill.
I don't want to be there.
Yeah, they won't touch you. One thing about the hood, they scared of white folks.
Really?
I'm gonna take you to the feds or something. They ain't gonna touch you. They gonna try to sell you some fiend. That's what I say. Look, they gonna everybody gonna run to your car. They gonna think you a geek.
Probably.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that though. You lying. It depends what hood, but right structure hood would never. That's how you bring problems. If you have one of them type custos come up missing, oh nah, boy, it's over with for the whole operation. Y'all might well turn yourselves in. You're done. You're done.
That's what but they gonna realize you're not. Like I say, I come to do content. Everybody gonna run. They don't want no cameras and that's why they don't want no cameras. All you gotta do is say I do content.
So you're still going back though?
Listen, it's one thing about that, right? Why I gotta go back when I'm there? I'm a turtle, right? My house on my back, right? And what I mean by that is I take St. Louis everywhere I go, right? And I do go back from time to time, but a lot of times is I'm a prophet, and a prophet never respected in his hometown, right? But I'm respected, but you got to watch out. It's more dangerous for me in my hometown because I'm a prophet, right? I'm a prophet of God. So I got to keep moving. I got to travel. I got to hit 4 corners of the earth. So I don't got a lot of time for St. Louis. I'm bigger than St. Louis.
Do you feel a duty to uplift St. Louis?
I am doing that. I'm doing that by showing them that you can do this, right? They see me up here with you. They can do this, right? And they also understand that what I'm telling them is fact, and they seeing it. I'm keeping it with me. I got development.
Man, that boy just said some crazy deep. Even Jesus had to leave his own city. I mean, you got to get out there, man. If you trying to spread your message and your word, your talent, whatever, boy, you got to get from You heard me? You gotta get from out of there.
I seen those
Nowadays we got the internet though. You that the advantage, man. You feel me? That's everywhere, y'all boys. Use it.
artists in that program. But I'm speaking
We
for
got
me as far
STL
as
in
me
here.
going
We got
back to the
ATL in
trenches,
here. Come on.
environments.
Huh?
I spend more time in other people's trenches
Use it.
and taking St. Louis with me to other people's trenches.
Facts,
Because
you
I
ain't
already
lying.
survived St. Louis trenches.
that's
And we got the
deep.
worst trenches in the
You heard
world,
me?
right? There's no trenches worse than St. Louis trenches. You'll die in a heartbeat.
It's not bad.
That's that bad. Listen, in St. Louis, you die over anything.
Jeez.
That's what I'm on. Listen, they die before
You
they
think I'm
learn how to
going back to
live.
no
I'm
jumper?
talking about like
Hell
they
yeah.
12, 13,
You know,
14, they dead.
People are dying at
stay
that
with
age.
the play,
Yeah.
boy.
Quick, women, females, kids, right? And it's like you understand that because the arch in
It's
St. Louis
only
they bring
right.
all in the demonic spirits in, right? So everybody in St. Louis is possessed. That a lot of people don't know.
There's an arch.
Yeah, it's an arch. The arch in St. Louis
Following
bring all
this
the demons in.
I've never been there.
Yeah, you got to go.
Sounds horrible.
So you got to go. You got to go. Everything good there, but everything bad because bad and good doesn't exist. Because how you know what good is if you don't know what bad is, right? So there's no bad and good. Like you take me to where you at, it's like the trenches to me. I mean, take a nigga to where you at. They gonna think moving, think the police coming. They in survival mode. They cannot survive where you at, right? Then you go where I'm at. You can't survive where I'm at. Which one of them is
Nah, they
wrong?
got this, boy.
Right? You don't know. It's just the person. Right? Because like, I swear to God, even here, when I pulled up, I'm trying to smoke my weed. I'm scared. I think you the feds, I think everybody the feds are trying to get out as fast as I can. Right? Because that mentality is still in me. Just like if you go to the trenches right now. But if you was born there, I bet you'd be able to survive. There's a lot of white people that survive. Like that one white guy. What's that white dude name that stabbed him? What's that white dude that got stabbed? Jen Lee. Like the white, he black and white at the same time. Like Michael Jackson. Right? So I'm saying if you depending on where you grew up at, you'll be that. Depends on how you was programmed.
Environment.
That's why I'm telling you, color don't matter. So everybody on this race, but race don't matter. We in a spiritual war. The gods is using us to fight each other. A lot of people don't know.
I don't see race.
Yeah, can't see race because gods are using us. Right? The God that we worship and praise is using us to fight each other. He want me to smack shit out you right now. He telling me since I got her to smack. I swear to God, he told me to smack.
It's called the devil, bro. They told you about it a long time ago. They told you about the consciousness, subconsciousness, the little thing, the little demon. But y'all just like making up new shit because y'all held one TikTok and forget everything they taught you when we just. But I get it though. Because they is teaching new shit in school now to these jits too. So it's like every generation do come with new shit. Y'all trying to get along with the times. I feel it. Y'all want to be right, but gang, do that shit even sound right, gang?
Out this white man. He enslaved you. That's what he told me to do. But I ain't do that. I don't listen to this guy. But that's what he told me. Master Louis Farrakhan told me to smack shit out you too. Right? But I ain't gonna do that. All right? They told me to smack you for Malcolm X.
Nah, and bomb.
Appreciate that.
City.
I'm only half white.
Yeah, it don't matter. A little piece of it is good. A little piece of it is enough.
Yeah, I'm 1% black.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Got
the afro.
We don't give a about the black. We give, everybody know they % black. We give a about the skin. But that's what they try to teach us. Right? Listen, it's up, right?
Nah,
Because everybody know the
facts.
world simulation, everything fake. When the hood realized that the story of Jesus and everything was fake and they was tricking us, they gave us Muslim. They turned us to Muslim, right? They gave us the Nation of Islam and all that to console us, to make us feel good, like that's your own, right? But every time it was a trick. Just like right now, we go get some water. I'll say, I want spring water. They're going to say, go get spring water. You'll get the kind of plastic. You think you good, but the whole time, it
It's
ain't
in
good,
plastic.
right? It don't got no energy in it. You need the one with the bottle.
You're the first guest that's ever asked me for spring water.
Yeah, you need the one with the bottle because this is going to give you energy. This is going to give you electronic.
I was impressed you knew about it.
Yeah, electricity, because you got to know. I know about everything.
The white thing.
Everything in the universe.
we know.
revealed
Y'all
to
try
me.
to keep the
I'm a
secrets.
prophet of God, the real God.
Y'all learn from
And I
us and
don't
then
even
don't
call
tell
him
us
God
about it.
because his name not God. I just say that for the people to understand. Because his name.
A lot of people call themselves prophets.
And they sell us the shit that's gonna get sick. So about great value. I've been noticing that, boy. You spend a little extra $1 or $2 sometime, but that little shit, but it be worth it, bro. From paper, everything, gang. I'm telling you, bro.
But you know a prophet, like Jesus was a prophet. You know a prophet, because prophet can bring back the dead like me. Prophets can do a lot of
They
things.
drinking that good spring water.
There's a lot of fake prophets running around.
Got us drinking
Right? A lot of
bottled
fake prophets in the scriptures.
plastic.
You can tell if they're a prophet or if they fake, because a lot of people, they weaponize the truth. When they
real.
try to sell it to you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean by
the shit with the
like,
belt,
where I
you know
come
what I'm talking
from,
about.
we got a 4-letter word for vocabulary. You see, I still
You know,
use my
black people
4-letter word
ain't-
vocabulary.
I ain't gonna say
But
black
other
people,
people
but in the
that's in the
hood.
spiritual community, they're going to get a big vocabulary
Shit
and try to
got
sell it
no
to the
brand,
churches to
gang.
confuse you.
One
Sort of like
block.
God.
Come on, you need
It's
the
all
whole
trick.
half
Don't
of
worry,
the
though. I'm not the
roll.
feds. I'm not Adam 22.
Yeah, Adam 22.
That
Yeah, listen, but they weaponize
2-3
everything. They
pieces,
weaponize the sun and sell
good.
it to you as energy. Right? Everything is weaponized. They
There's
weaponize-
oxygen. People
Yeah.
sell oxygen.
I'm
Yeah, so
like,
everything.
nah,
They weaponize
how's
love.
this
Right?
possible?
So everything is being weaponized. Listen, I tell everybody, I can't trust because even a baby you can't trust.
What?
You can't trust the baby because when a baby come in, they finessing. The moment the baby, I'm keeping it real. Listen, the baby cry, you give it something, it laugh, right? But it's consoled. It laughed the whole time. It never wanted nothing. It knew how to use its emotions, right? So how could a baby trick you and you know how to lose?
You always talking about a baby finessing. Bro, you had the baby, bro.
That use their emotions. As a infant, that's how you know it been here before. That's how you know it know how to play the games. Why I know that baby then.
There goes Inner Charleston. I was just telling y'all about this Inner Charleston. He be talking crazy. He said, baby finessing. That's some of the funniest for real. That man dead serious when he said that too. The baby finessing. Ask for breast milk. Baby need clothes. Baby need shoes. Baby need this or that. Bruh, close your legs. You need to close your legs then, man. Having all them damn babies, but you ain't ready to have them. Where you think the baby came from? Magic? Nah, you need to close your damn legs, man. You ain't ready for no damn babies in that damn case. You just spawning babies talking about they finessing. Oh, you not ready to be a parent. You not, but we knew that though. This man talking about he sticking babies in drawers, and then he gonna take the baby out the drawer because the baby was cold and stick the baby in the oven. Oh, he different. Oh, he different, boy. CPS on the way too. Be careful. Now.
Right, that baby trying to trick me. You don't fuck about no baby. No, you laughing, that ain't funny, right? This baby trying to trick me is laughing. It's all it wants is some food. As soon as I give it to it, it's gonna act happy and it's gonna cry again, act happy and cry again. F that baby.
Finessing. Oh,
right?
man.
No, I'm keeping it real. It's a finesser, right? A baby is a finesser at the age of 0.
Finesse
it come out the womb, gotta smack it on the ass, start crying. And it never shut up since then. It realized, oh, I can finesse you with my cry. And every day after that, the baby is finessing. It get old, it's finessing the parents.
Baby name Chucky.
It's fake love. Everybody got fake love. But this is what I'm telling you, even the father and the mother got fake love because the baby gonna fall, and as soon as they go, what they gonna do? Pick him up. But that ain't the right thing to do. Gotta let the baby get up on his own. Gotta let him learn. Right? The baby don't even know. Right? So the babies will run around confused because of the parents. Right? So all the parents should themselves. Yeah, tell them that. If you a parent out here, yourself. Yeah, because listen, how can you bring your kids information
and
that you haven't double checked? Right? Everybody say Christianity. I'm gonna bring you Christianity. I'm gonna bring you religion. Okay, cool. Okay, good.
You brought me the Bible.
But then he goes off on one of these rants. Because from 12 to 33, Jesus was missing. So that means you got to check other books, right? That means you got to go a little deeper. But nobody go a little deeper because everybody's scared to die.
So you're saying if you go deeper, it's...
If you go deeper, you got to die.
How come?
Because you got to lose everything here. You're going to realize that all this is fake. You're going to realize it's assimilation. And you're going to realize that the girl that you love and the pussy that you love is not only yours. She a whole lot of times. She's been here probably 10, 20 times. The got 5 million bodies.
Damn.
I'm just keeping it real, right? She got 5 million bodies. And the crazy part about it, she been a man before too, so you get you.
Oh.
Right? And you don't even know that. Like, you get straight at the same time. So you're going to be confused. When I found out I was a girl too, I said, damn, how the fuck can I be? Not now. I'm not.
You said what? Oh, Unc say he was born both? Unc say he was born both of them, y'all boys?
Gay right now, so don't you, I'm not right now. I'm saying the past life.
Nah.
When I found out the past life, I was a girl. It fucked me up. But I was meditating in the mirror, and I watched me look at the mirror. I put the candle there. I light the sage. I look at my...
Yeah, you lighting candles and sage, gang. I'm telling you, that wasn't Jesus you were looking at, gang. And you said it looked just like you? That was the devil.
Myself in the mirror, I start shrinking, getting real smaller. Then all my lies start flashing.
I was the devil.
Every last one of them, right? And then I went to the light, and then I saw real black. That's how I know God resides in the darkness.
Damn.
Right? Because everything is made from the darkness.
I did some past life therapy too.
Yeah. What's about therapy? I don't know nothing about no therapy. I don't do therapy. There's a friend in the hood, we don't do therapy. Don't talk about therapy. What? Name one in the hood that like therapy. Come on, don't talk about the therapy shit to me, gang. For real. I'm from the streets. I'm GDBD Vice Lord.
Yeah.
I'm GDBD Vice Lord, gang.
Makes
I don't do no therapy. Therapy? Well, therapeutic. I'm GDBD Vice Lord, nigga. I'm traumatized, right?
Yeah, they
I don't know if you understand.
Man. I don't understand.
I can't just jump out of this. My nervous system.
Hood, they know about the hood. What hood they been in? You feel me? For to be therapizing the get y'all ass on. I hear some real right there though. You just said some real gang. Can't relate to you talking about some therapy. You know your therapeutics helped you with that. Like the hell you was in therapy for anyways, gang, stressing about some job or life's been hard and you need that therapy, gang. I ain't saying you need therapy, you go get that damn therapy. You feel me? I'm all for therapy. I'm just saying for hood, nigga, 100% pointless. What they know about a PTSD? What they know about a struggle? What they know about a hood? What they know about the environments? What they know about being the subject to your environment? What they know about any of that shit, gang? What they know about getting that shit out of the mud? You feel me? Not a damn thing. That's what they know. Not nothing. Nothing.
Survival mode. And what I gotta do to get out of it, I won't do. Right? Listen, to get out of survival mode, you know what you gotta do? You really gotta take steps. I gotta ground my feet. I gotta put my raw feet in the grass, gang. And I've been told to wear shoes my whole life. Right? So I got no socks for my shoes. I gotta do that every day. Right? I gotta talk to trees the whole time, my whole life. I walk past trees and I give a fuck about them.
Don't know
right? I gotta meditate in the dark room. I gotta face myself. How the fuck can I face myself? I've been running for myself my whole life. Right? Then I've been listening to gangster rap my whole life. But I gotta soothe my body down, so I gotta listen to Gas Michael Jackson. I'm not listening to Gas Michael Jackson every day to soothe your body down.
What's good? What's good? Hello.
And guess what?
What's good, Mr. Mister?
Because once it's in you, it's a part of you.
Right?
You can get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. It don't go nowhere. They trick you like you can. It always be there, but it gets smaller, right? You make better choices, right? Because let me tell you something. When your brain,
it don't pain and
once something's stuck in there, it can't come out. How it's gonna get out of there? Tell me that. How it's gonna get out? Can't. It can't leave. It can leave through your ass. Yeah, maybe when you
what they know about
once it's in you, it's in you, right? You have to learn how to control what's in you. Right? Because what's in you is already in you, but everything in you, you need it, right? Don't get that twisted. A lot of people, there's no such thing as bad or good. Everything in you was for the mission, but a lot of people get stuck on the mission. You know, a lot of times, I'm from the trenches. A lot of times we go on hits and we get ready to jump out.
Out to the tribe.
Jump out,
shout out
they
Black
are
Lightning.
scared, right? We move forward. We keep going. We keep robbing, running houses like yours and lay you on, and I'm supposed to lay you down. I'm keeping it real, right? And we don't get have no remorse. We need the money you got, right? We move forward. And the same thing, you move forward. You went to school, you went to college, you move forward. You didn't get stuck. You didn't do social media. Now you do social media. You moving forward. A lot of people, we get stuck or we move backwards because backwards. And the same thing is comfortable. Everybody looking for comfortable, but you find God when you uncomfortable. You find everything when you uncomfortable because uncomfortable is the real comfortable. That a lot of people don't know.
Bars. So who do you trust then? You said you don't trust anyone earlier.
Listen, let me tell you something, right? Trust is like a word that you really got to understand. I trust me. And I trust.
You said, can't wait till you get that merge. What you mean, gang?
Trust people to do exactly what they're going to do. Listen, Jesus had to use the bad people. I got to use people in the trenches sometimes. I got to trust them to do the job. You got to trust people to do what they can do. Know what they can do, right? Observe and watch, be aware. So now I can trust everybody because I can trust you to do what you're going to do because I'm aware of what you're going to do. Right? So why can I give trust? When you're in survival mode, you don't give trust, right? And that's why a lot of people in the hood don't get no money because they can't give trust. A lot of times you make more.
Well, you just had some real, boy, you don't give trust, boy. That's why, boy, I don't know, boy, if that's just me, but I be looking at crazy when they just blindly throw out the word trust. They trust this, trust that, trust this, trust. They meet just in a rush to trust them. Like, damn. You just met Fule. You don't know how much he done back, dog. Snaked. You did wrong in the past, bad contracts, bad dealings, you feel me? He might have been a bad manager, whatever. Y'all just ready to trust him off the rip. Red flag, yeah. You see? Red flag, for real. Said, not you, right? Trust yourself, that's it. Now, I ain't even about just trust yourself, gang. Like, that shit take time. I'm just saying people who be in a rush to trust. I ain't saying don't trust nobody, like be a loner, like be a weirdo. Like, now you trying too hard just to be an outcast, you feel me? Like, you gotta have somebody, you feel me? Or you got nobody. And if you cool with being with nobody, that's cool too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being on permanently on P's either. But nah, I ain't saying I'm a super trust nobody. Just I ain't in a rush to go looking for the trust nobody. You feel me? Nah, gang, that's crazy. That's like going on one of these podcasts thinking Adam 22 ain't gonna backdoor you like they just did 607 You feel me?
He ain't lying.
You can't be so quick to go to trust and you don't even know their history, especially if you do know their history and you trying to blind that. He said, like, Guappo, you got to make it real. I trust you to do that. Nah, facts. You feel me? You got to trust a bit to be what the fuck a bit is. You feel me? Like, I trust a to be who a is. You see what I'm saying? You can't trust a to be you. Nah, you got to see that.
More money in the future. I'll loan you my money to make more money. But in the hood, we can't get nobody our money because they never come back. So now the hood nigga already can't come back. They can't get rich because they don't understand that money is worth more in the future. To get money, you got to let it go. Right? For me to get money, I let other people use it. Right? That's the only way money is good if somebody else using it. It's not no good if I'm using it. You can't tell nobody.
Oh, yeah, you can't in my life.
We get all our money and put it under the mattress, put it under the bed. Right? Because we think that the money is value. We don't understand 10 years later that money just lost value.
A lot of value.
Right? So we didn't understand that, especially growing up in the trenches.
What about loyalty?
you gotta be loyal to yourself. Everything's a reflection. If disloyal to person, if I'm disloyal, my world gonna be disloyal, right? Loyalty is in the person, right? Whatever I am on the inside, reflect on the out. So every person that runs to disloyalty, I don't give no know you a snake.
Damn.
Yeah, you a snake. Anytime you get snake, you a snake, because the snake gotta come from within first. Listen, stop playing with me. You're not gonna trick me, because everything is a reflection of the inside, right? Nothing happened on accident in the world, gang. Nobody is down on accident. Nobody. Nobody's doing anything on accident. Everybody is living their reality. It's mirroring. It's a mirror. So whatever the you do on the inside, gonna show on the outside. That's why I can read people's minds. Come on, gang. You walk in somebody's house, their house all f***ed up, trash everywhere. That mean they mind f***ed up, they mental f***ed up, they can't make it.
Well, that's why I got a W-ass chat and shit, you feel me? Everybody be structured in here, you feel me? Because we attract what we is, you feel me? Everybody in here level-headed. Everybody in here, yeah.
And get the f*** out. Right? You gotta check. Everybody checking the temperature outside, like the weather. You gotta check the spiritual.
It be BS in here. We have like an 8 in chat or some shit.
The weather of the climate is gonna watch and save your life. Right? Somebody pull up.
Guappo ain't going either though.
I'm checking the company to pull up in the car. Got a lot of guns in there.
Well, person said he seen the
another
dog
pull up in the car. Ain't got no guns in there. Oh, the climate. They finna go somebody. I could go and die in that car. I'm gonna choose this one.
Damn. So you don't
say the same thing.
No such thing as accidents. Everything is divine purpose.
Even
what people call what they call luck is divine. Listen, everything in earth is have action and a reaction. It's a mirror from something. There's no such thing as an accident. Then the universe had to be an accident. Then the sun coming up and down is an accident, right? There's no accidents, right? But everything, people don't understand how they did it, and that's the accident, right? Because you did something. If you tapped it the same way, you could have did that every time, but you don't understand that. Because you accident, right? There's no such thing as an accident, but people don't not aware. If you're not aware, then everything's an accident. Your life is an accident, and you should die then. Are you an accident, gang?
No. I'm here for a reason.
Good then.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about no accidents then, because ain't no such thing as accidents.
What about coincidences?
No, coincidence neither. Listen, even if you go meet somebody who's divine, like if I meet you today, we already agreed to meet each other. If we both woke, I agreed to meet you so we can wake the world, so we can share our vibrations to complete our mission. We agreed before we knew we agreed, right? So there's no such thing as that. I think the most thing I gotta explain to people is that you are not you, right? Your body is not yours, right? You are not even fully you, right? You are broken down into many other yous, right? And you gotta kind of like bring you back together, right? So it's like this. If I take this water, you know why there's water in this bottle?
What?
It's because like if you take the water, as soon as you take it from the source, it immediately start dying. As soon as it come out, as soon as you take it out the source, it start dying. You put it in the bottle to preserve it to when it gets you, right? But if you put it in a plastic bottle, it die faster. So water dies when it leaves the source. What the fuck you think happened to you? That's why you die. You left the source. You're not one with your creation. That's why Jesus said God is within. See, everybody got to return to live. A lot of people don't know.
Damn, so you really believe in Jesus?
Listen, Jesus is consciousness, right? Higher level consciousness. This is what you don't understand. And it's even 3D, 4D, and 5D dimension. And for the people in 3D dimension, you don't want to scare them because they got to make it to 4. So you want to tell them, yes, Jesus is real. This will happen. But they should keep following. But Jesus was consciousness. And what I mean by that is you, Jesus. I'm Jesus. Jesus is the consciousness of ever. If Jesus was dead, then I couldn't know what I know now. Right? Jesus did voodoo. Jesus brought back the blind with mud. And you understand that mud and the earth have life in it. Right? So I don't know. Right? Yeah, you got to believe in Jesus, but Jesus is consciousness. In different levels, you get a new Jesus. You realize it's not even his name. Or reason I say his name right now for the sake of this interview, but that's not his name. I don't know his true name. There's nothing to have a name. There's no such thing as a voice. I can prove it. If you go in the mall, crowded mall, you close your eyes, you won't hear a word. All you hear is this blah, 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 blah. But whatever you tune into, then you get a signal from. You'll recognize it. But what you hear is not a voice. So that's how you can talk to somebody in Spanish or somebody different voice, different language. You can still talk to them and communicate. Right? I mean, you can without even knowing the language because it ain't about the language.
You mentioned voodoo earlier. You just had a voodoo priestess on your podcast, right?
That bitch crazy. Yeah, she crazy. Listen, but I'm not saying she crazy in the sense of that, but I'm saying she crazy in the sense she died a whole lot of times. And what was crazy is that she lost her powers. And how she lost her powers was crazy. A lot of people don't know. Like, she actually was queen, and she was a queen to the king. He had like 5 or 6 husbands. Wives. Had like 5 or 6 wives, and one of the wives actually poisoned her.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she came back to the States and she realized she was getting real sick and she died at the hospital, right? And her magic was going in. So then she came back, so she know how to get rid of your attachments and shit like that. So she do that, but she don't even know if she got a soul no more.
Damn. So you think that's possible? A body without a soul?
100%. Back in the days, they used to, why did they keep all them bodies for? They used to swap bodies with the Egyptians. Like, I just swap bodies. I get a body, it's time for me to die, I swap my soul into another body.
Damn.
Right? They did in the pyramids. Everybody knew this.
Boy, they kind of gave us a little hint on that with that one movie, the little X-Men, the Armageddon one. Just had the little shit going on where he was stealing the powers from the other little mutants and shit whole time. But I was probably like, oh, let me give y'all a little sneak peek into what really went on with the little pharaohs and shit. They were really swapping bodies and stealing life essences and all that good shit. You feel me? But then, why they left the gold and shit, I don't know. You know, we heard some shit about they gonna come back and shit too, so. Shit get deep though, boy. Shit get deep, boy.
That's why he had them tunes and all that. That's why he wanted to get them bodies. Because you can just go yourself another body, put yourself in an animal, put yourself in what you want to do.
Reason I say that, because you know with the movies, they be saying every movie got a truth and a lie in it. You feel me? So that might have been the true part.
Right? We knew how to do these things.
Yup, that's
You think
true.
that's going around
You
today?
heard me?
Yeah, everybody can do it. But listen, they're going to hide it. But you can't do it unless you believe
Some
you can
shit
do
just
it.
makes sense,
The
man.
one thing about your mind is you only can do what you believe you can do. Right? A lot of people that look at it as fake, then it's fake then. Again, if you're in 3D reality,
Read
that's the
between
reality
the
that you're in.
lines.
You cannot come in the
You
4
said
or
it,
5D.
yeah. You know
Right? I
something,
can even
gang.
begin to tell you about the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th.
You been there?
I be trying
It's
to
crazy.
decipher
I'll tell
all
you
this
this.
shit.
Listen, you know, only one person been there that we can know of. A few of them. Jesus and Elijah, a few people. But Elijah went there, and he went on a fast ship. They came and got him on a chariot, right? And he went there. But even the God of this world haven't been. Because, no, they prayed that day. He said, listen, I'm going to pray,
I got you.
and you going to pray. We're going to go see God.
Lock in.
The guy prayed 14 times. Nothing.
Damn.
Elijah prayed one time. They come get him. Take him up there. He wanted to die. All right? He wanted to die. But what I'm saying is that it was so fast. The speed of light. He saw everything. Everything was true. But he went outside the firmament. Right? There's only a few people that made it outside the firmament. God is stuck in this firmament game. But Elijah made it outside the firmament. Jesus made it outside the firmament. Buddha made it outside the firmament. Right? So there's a few people in the times that have made it out. I'm making it outside the firmament.
You think so?
Yeah, I almost went last night, but I got scared. Right? I'm keeping it real. Listen, so when you meditate, you know, I can ask.
Say he almost died a 6th time, y'all boys. He was finna come back 6th time. He was probably gonna come back new body and all. Let us know. Now I'm 607 on out the punk, y'all boys. In a white voice. And we're gonna have to believe him too. He gonna tell us about experiences and everything. We're gonna know like, nah, bro. You had to do your research.
I can project, I meditate, I can go around here, it's fine. But last night, it was kind of like crazy. I'm asleep. Now this come from like 2 days of dehydration, right? Because I don't eat food, so I don't eat, so I'm
Vegas is hot, too.
Yeah, so I haven't ate. So I'm not knowing I'm in Vegas and still not eating, right?
Jeez.
So I gotta eat. So I'm going to kind of like hallucinating, but I'm finna go to sleep. And I go to sleep, and when I'm going to sleep, I jump on my body. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to at this point, so it's kind of crazy. Normally, get out your body, you can control it, right?
Yeah.
This time, you can't. So I'm going so fast. I didn't even get to the other side. It was moving so fast, I couldn't control it. I got scared and tried to jump out, and I jumped back in my body, but couldn't open my eyes. I'm trying to open my eyes like this, but my eyes wouldn't open. So by the time they opened, I stayed up and didn't go to sleep. And I'm a prophet, gang. I'm a prophet. But the speed was so fast, like I'm going 10 million miles per hour.
God damn.
That fast. It was so fast, I didn't even make it to the other side.
Holy
That's what I'm mom. I can't make this shit up.
That's sleep paralysis, it sounds like, right?
No, gang. I'm not crazy. That's what crazy. I don't know what that word means. What that word mean? What that word means? I'm not
Sleep
crazy.
paralysis? You haven't heard of it?
What that means? Is that crazy shit?
No.
Nigga, I went to see God. I went in the chariot like Elijah. I just didn't see the fire. I was fast.
Jeez.
He said, I was seeing demons, not angels.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking earlier, too. I was like, you looking in the window, you seeing black and all type of voids. You talking about you lighting candles with sage. Gang, that was not a holy presence. That was not a holy, I'm pretty sure.
I almost went to the heavens.
When did you start
You were literally playing with fire.
projecting?
Oh.
Your whole life?
Nah, it's crazy because like my whole life I was a murderer. I was doing all the bad stuff, but all the stuff I needed so I could teach those people. So by the time all that was over,
When you
I
don't
started,
eat, you could
astral
dream. I
projecting,
heard
probably
that.
about a couple years ago. Right, listen, I've been chosen my whole life, but I've been
But I've been
awoken for
fasting
like,
about 30 years,
2
y'all
years,
boys.
so I'm 2 years old now.
What was the specific moment that caused you to wake up, you think?
I don't know about
And
that.
Pacific moment is a calling, right? Listen, I was designed to wake up at a certain time, right? And that's what it's just like that. And I'll be like, damn, I just quit eating food, I quit doing this, like so I don't
We
even
ain't
know.
testing that.
Right? I was just designed, I'm a
No time
robot,
soon.
gang, just like you. Yeah, I was
Clearly.
programmed to wake up at this particular time.
What do you fear? What's your biggest fear in life?
That's one thing about fear. You can't fear because you fear you come back in another body. Listen, they programmed you for fear.
Gotta keep
Fear
your
doesn't
CBD.
exist. Everything that you think is real is not. Nothing can really harm you.
I need to
Right?
start
Listen,
fasting.
nothing can harm you if you can't die. If a soul can't die,
fact.
if a soul is energy and you are energy, how can you die? So there's no fear. This reality is fake, gang. Nothing here is
You
real.
don't fear death.
Sometimes it ain't
Yeah,
shit to
when I'm
eat,
already
though.
dead.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I smoke weed.
I'm just keeping it real, right? We already did. Jesus said, dead, buried the dead. Who was he talking to? He was talking to somebody that assumed themselves as living.
Just try it.
Right?
So no one's living right now.
No one's living right now. Listen, everything is dead because everybody running around and they program. If you go to work and you got a job and you get up every day and you live in this rat race, then you dead.
I'll be doing that.
100%.
100% dead. So you got to understand, if you creating, then you're alive. They make fun of us. Oh, YouTube, we make all this money. Yeah, we creating. We living our life. We're expressing ourselves.
I used to remember my dreams,
and life itself is an expression. This is an
always
expression.
not
This is a
dreams.
resurrection
It's been
expression.
years.
This table was an expression. This microphone is an expression. Right? So what I'm saying is that people not expressing themselves, they living through everybody else's expression.
Well, I don't
right?
remember.
I'm working at McDonald's. I'm working at Burger King. I'm living their life. Right? And then you die, and then you got to come back in another body because you never even faced yourself. You never even faced death. You supposed to train on Earth. Earth was originally a training ground.
I believe that OG would.
It got invaded. Right? Before we got invaded, it was a training ground. So you still got to complete that training. If you don't complete the training, you come back in another body.
I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it.
Because you've been a girl before.
But we gotta find another way. We have to find another way.
I just shaved today.
Yeah, you like a girl. So I'll tell you, you've been a girl in your past life.
I was.
But not a pretty one. No. I wouldn't have hit it. I'm keeping it real. I wouldn't have hit it, but I'm just keeping it real. I wouldn't have hit that shit. But you was a girl. Right? But I was a girl too. I was a sexy one.
How do you know?
Because I told you in the mirror, I astral projected. I saw it.
Oh, so he was sexy red.
You laughing, this ain't funny. I thought.
No, I believe you.
Oh, good. Because when I go to all the other niggas, I'm sorry, I can't say that around you. When I go to other black people podcasts and stuff, they like to play with me. When I came here, I knew the white man was going to play with me. Not the Natholian. Why was the Natholian play when he know he trapped me in his body? Oh.
So you say Earth got invaded. Was that by, who was that by?
You got to chase them dreams.
You got to play it by the icons.
I've had reptilians go after me.
He said, I be flying around my neighborhood, no
no joke.
I ain't
That's
coming
a W
No,
right
I'm not
there.
kidding.
I'm trying to get on that type time.
I'm not kidding.
So when they come after you, they in the booty?
No.
They all
came in my dreams, gave me nightmares.
Now they in the booty. That's how I know you ain't. They always in the booty. And they hard. So tell me you saw, did you see a reptilian? Now did you see one?
I got you, gang.
Yeah, okay, good.
I got you.
In the booty. And your ass would have been flesh.
I'm up in the court after us.
Yeah, red flesh. Yeah. Listen, what a lot of people don't know is they not bad. Everybody think like, okay, you're reptilian, you look ugly, you look scary, but you're bad. They're not bad. They smart. They help create you, right? But we fear what we don't understand. That's why a lot of people fear death, right? Listen, I'm gonna spend my whole life saying I ain't scared to die, but in the hood when the bullets fly, I'm gonna run. I'm a bitch. But listen, I spend my whole life acting like I'm tough. See that?
Nah, for that, you ain't no bitch if you run from the bullets, gang. That's smart. You gotta run from the bullets. But if you ain't busting back, now that's a different story. You ain't busting, if you got the pole and you ain't, but that's a whole nother story right there.
Of my ego. See, if you train your ego, like I keep on telling you, then your ego know, look, man, we can't beat everybody.
But you don't just stay when bullets flying. You weren't ready. Yeah, nah, boy, you duck.
I was like, oh, that's when you get that control, right? You never lose a fight.
You spin back.
Right? Because I got control. How I'm gonna lose a fight when I got control? But the ego, I'm running to the 7 foot tall. You're gonna beat the fuck out me. But I'm only gonna fight 3-2, 4-2, and under. I was like, mama.
That boy said, if you ain't Castanet or D.C. Frost, he not fighting you, boy. No, boy. It's always
I'm gonna win every time.
Lickathon.
Right? Listen, I want to make sure I win when I go in physical combat. Because once you go in physical combat, you already lost. Right? Because a true man, true warrior, all never got physical contact, right? When I do that, I already lost. Because I was invaded, you got too close to me. Why you letting somebody get that close to you to go in physical contact?
What?
That means you lost.
I've never been in a fight.
Yeah, because you won, right? Listen, I'm keeping it real, right? Once you get into the fight, you have already lost because you let somebody get in contact with you. You have been invaded, right? So everybody went around talking about they got to fight. Look, I cannot get invaded. If you invade my space, you're not gonna walk out the space to say you had a fight. You're gonna die. There's a difference. Damn. I don't got time to fight and play.
Ain't nobody got time.
Yeah, I ain't got time for all that.
What are you spending your time on then?
2025, ain't nobody got no time for that, boy.
When I said I ain't got no time to play, that was kind of like a metaphor. But time is linear, past, present,
I ain't trying to fight for real either.
And like life is moment to moment.
Looking for the
so in
excuse.
this moment now, I'm not thinking about a fight. I'm not thinking about anything, but you know, this
Blick
is
cheat there too.
Do you believe in time travel?
Yeah, but what I mean by that is no such thing as time, moment to moment. So everything is happening now. What you perceive as time is not really time.
It's not linear, right?
Nah, it's everything happening now.
Which is crazy to grasp.
Yeah.
Because we're taught linear our whole life.
Yeah, they did that so they can control you. Like, understand this, when time was invented, it was 13 months, and it was like the turtle calendar. And when they invented time, they invented it because they were trying to track the seasons and the moon and all this stuff.
Maybe it's not perfect, you feel me? Maybe it's not accurate, but it do help us get a better understanding of what's going on and what done passed and what they expect, goddammit. It's something to it.
And then they used it on you.
How'd they use it?
They used by giving it to you, by
not
telling
aligned
you
with the
it's the
seasons.
time, and then he trained your body to die. Right? He was trained to die.
New
You
Year
weren't
starts in
supposed to die. You was
spring.
trained to die by watching the clock, watching the time.
We used to live a lot longer.
Yeah, because we didn't watch the time. See, everybody now they running against time. You got to use time as your advantage. Right? We use time as your advantage. You
We
don't
ain't
die.
aligned
While
with the
people still 340
seasons,
years
with the
old now,
days.
you ain't gonna hear about it. But they that old now.
You
But
think there's someone 300?
I don't think, gang. Listen, you can't think. For me to say it, it got to be true. No, for me to say it, it got to be true. There's no such thing as a lie. Because even if I lie right now, listen,
Moses lived
I can prove
800.
no such thing as a
All
lie.
of a sudden, the Bible
Go to your
days, but they
girl,
were living,
hey,
boy.
I didn't do no podcast with 607 Unk today.
Why
She's
they,
not gonna act like you did.
they figure out this immortality. Sign me up.
That reality's not gonna enter
As long as it don't involve a little chip or something. Sign me.
your world. You just changed your reality. So is a lie a lie?
As long as I don't gotta be a
A
cyborg
lie
or
not a
something.
lie. Because a lie changes your
take the shot,
reality.
goddamn
Now
it.
do your reality become
Give me the
crooked?
shot.
Yes. But did you lie? No.
So you're saying lying's impossible.
It's impossible to lie because as soon as you lie,
facts,
that reality
boy.
becomes true.
So the word is so powerful that it's changing the reality.
Yes. Right there as soon as you lie. As soon as you
No
attempt
cap,
to
for
lie.
real.
You can't lie.
Rainbow
Your
City.
reality gonna flip and
and they
change to
spread the
that lie.
narratives, for real.
So
and
did
they
you ever
pushing
lie?
the narratives.
No.
That's
There's no lie.
trippy.
There's no lie.
Damn.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know
I'm
this shit,
talking
though. A
about
lot of people run around thinking they lying,
sicknesses.
thinking they finessing, but the moment you finesse, you just finesse yourself.
You played yourself.
Yeah, just play. So a lot of people know because everything is a mirror.
You believe in karma?
Karma, everything's a mirror, but you can stop karma. A lot of people think you can't stop karma, but through meditation, you can stop karma because karma is nothing but a ripple effect. Like, if I do something, it keep on rippling in the universe until I stop it. That's karma. See, everybody think karma got to keep on coming back. It don't. You can stop it.
Really?
But a lot of people can't stop it. They don't know how. They can't. I control the universe, gang. I'm in a 5D dimension. I'm a prophet of God. You think I can control this shit? If Jesus could tell the wind to be still, you think I can't bring back karma and make it stop?
Huh?
I mean, it's simple, gang. That's one of the simplest things I can do is stop karma.
So Genghis Khan.
What was that?
killed a
Jesus
ton
could
of
do, I
people.
could do
What
more.
happens to him in
What?
the next life?
Chill out.
Listen,
Chill out.
it just depends on what you was here for. Again, you want to talk about murder is bad, but again, if you want for murder, you won't see life. Some people are low vibration. That's what they're here to
I
do.
think that was
right? Some people are high
vegetarian,
vibration.
boy.
That's what they're here to do. Right? Everything has to align without. Everybody thinks
Might
like
have
God is
to
in
go
the
to
sky.
the-
He's waiting for you to make
Oh,
a mistake.
camera that went out?
No, it's not gonna happen. He don't know. God don't know what you're gonna
Damn.
do. God don't know what your life gonna be. Everybody should understand that God don't know shit. If God knew something, then he wouldn't have did this. God don't know shit. But God understands that once you do something too many times, he understands how the universe created this tap, this tap, this tap, this your future then. I could tell you your future, then I'm God. I know just as much as God know. I'm just saying, I don't know how the cosmos created. I don't know none of that. But as far as this, I can tell if you do this, this gonna happen. Just like God know if you do this, this gonna happen. So who is God? People won't know God till they leave the third or the fourth or the fifth dimension. God don't reside nowhere here.
He's long
Nowhere.
gone. He's long
Nowhere.
gone.
Nah, bro. I'm tripping, talking about God don't exist. You done lost mind, boy. Real, boy. You ain't lying. You need to chill, man. We really be messing with you, but then you be doing shit like that, You need to really come on now and calm down with the what's the name now? Not on God now. I thought you messing with God and all the other gods. You can't be dissing our God and then still messing with the other guys. Now, come on, You having favoritisms. Don't do us like that, You exiling us out of everybody. I ain't doing my people like that too, Come on, chill out, He said he know the spirit more than God. Yeah, on some different time. But hey, man, W screen, man. I appreciate everybody for popping out. I hope y'all ain't mad at me, man. Y'all for the end of this shit, man. Y'all see it's getting better already, man. I appreciate y'all, boy, man. He said, you know a game finna replay it right now. I'm knowing. It's a banger too. We got a couple, boy. We got 4 extras. 607 linking up. I'm colorblind, how I see red. All I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't had no roof. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, better than spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.